Hello there, Marguerita here with another EFT tapping video for you, and this one is I choose to be ready to be rich. Hey there, Marguerita here, conscious mindset coach, business strategist, and light worker from Pitbull, and founder and creator of the Wealth Consciousness Movement. So today we're doing another tapping, and this is all around you choosing to be ready to be rich. The thing is, you'll be rich when you're ready to be rich. If you're not rich yet, or if you're not at least on the way to being rich or financially wealthy and free, whatever that looks like to you, because everybody's different. To some people, being rich will be being a billionaire. To other people, being rich will be just being able to pay the bills on time and having a bit left over to have more choices, better choices. That would feel really, really rich instead of the stressed out, anxious space that a lot of people are experiencing right now, particularly with the global financial crisis. So, the only thing that is standing in between you and that vision, that goal, that dream, whatever rich looks like to you, is you. So it's about clearing out those limiting beliefs, fears, doubts, and blocks. And you probably already know that. But here's the thing. Once you choose, like definitively choose to make being rich non-negotiable, to make being wealthy something that you get up and you take action toward every single day, definitive, effective action, and you start to make progress, that's when you are becoming the wealthy version of you who will be wealthy, ultimately, will be rich. But you cannot be rich or wealthy until you decide that you will be. That's it, period. Once you decide that you will be rich, it is amazing how relentless you will be, how tenacious you will be. It is amazing how you will align with the universe. Your frequency, your vibration will shift. You will align with the universe. You will do the internal work. You will put together a plan. You will take consistent, aligned, inspired action. You will learn what you need to learn. You will immerse yourself in things that teach you about money and the game of money. You will build something that actually helps you to create a consistent income that helps you to be rich. You will make better decisions and better choices. You will invest your money wisely. You'll stop wasting it. All of these things are all a part of your wealth consciousness, and all of them come from a decision and a choice. So, are you ready to dive into this positive tapping today? Because it's going to be really, really cool. So, on a scale of 0 to 10, I want you to rate the statement, I'm ready to be rich. How true does that feel to you? On a deep subconscious level, I am ready to be rich. Not the surface stuff that obviously goes, hell yeah, the underlying stuff. Because if you're not making progress at this point, there is something in your subconscious that is telling you that it's not safe, you're not good enough, you don't deserve it. There's some judgments and criticisms about money or wealthy people or whatever that BS is. Uncovering it and doing the work to let it go is the most powerful thing you can possibly do. But you need to acknowledge it first, and you need to do the work to release it. So, 0 to 10, I'm ready to be rich. How true does that feel for you? Okay, let's start by tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I have all this resistance to being rich, and so far, I've refused to be rich and wealthy. I deeply and completely love and accept all of me right now. Even though in some weird, warped part of my brain, I've believed that it's not safe for me to be wealthy, or I don't deserve to be rich. I deeply and completely love and accept all of me right now. Even though I have rejected being rich and I have refused to be wealthy, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept who I am and how I feel right now. Okay, tapping through the points, starting with the inside of the eye. I've rejected being wealthy. I've rejected being rich. My lack and poverty consciousness have kept me stuck in lack with money. I've been choosing to stay stuck. I'm so sick of being stuck financially. I've refused to be rich and wealthy. I've made bad choices financially. I haven't chosen to build wealth. I've chosen to stay stuck. I have all this resistance to being rich and wealthy. I have some perverted fears about being rich and wealthy. I have some weird shit going on in my brain that has stopped me from being rich and wealthy. I release all emotional attachment to these blocks that are stopping me from choosing wealth. I release all emotional attachment from these blocks that are stopping me from having a wealth consciousness. I release all emotional attachment to my lack and poverty consciousness. I release all emotional attachment to being stuck financially. I destroy and uncreate this lack and poverty consciousness. I destroy and uncreate staying stuck financially. I destroy and uncreate refusing to be rich and wealthy. I destroy and uncreate not giving myself permission to be rich and wealthy. I destroy and uncreate this lack and poverty consciousness. I destroy and uncreate making bad financial choices. I destroy and uncreate this resistance that's keeping me stuck in a lack and poverty state. I destroy and uncreate this resistance that's stopping me from being rich and wealthy. I destroy and uncreate all resistance to being rich and wealthy. Okay, deep breath. Let it out. Big deep breath. Let it all out. Letting go of all that old energy. Feel it go, feel it go, feel it go, feel it go, feel it go. Now, rate the statement. I choose to be ready to be rich. Scale of 0 to 10. Okay. All right. Actually, I'd like you to also rate the statement, I'm ready to be rich. 0 to 10. Do you notice the difference? Okay, so the reason I did that is because the I choose statement actually helps to already eliminate a lot of the resistance, which is a very powerful thing to know. Because when you use the I choose statement, there's a lot less pushback and resistance. So this is why using the choose and choice statements when doing EFT tapping can really help to break down that resistance and to rewire the brain. It also causes a little bit of confusion, and a confused mind is in a state of transition. As soon as you have a confused mind, it is much easier to create new neural pathways because it's looking for certainty. So we're going to go into a positive tapping round very soon. And I want you to really consider the choices that you make financially on a day-to-day basis. How you choose to spend your money. Are you spending it or are you investing it? Are you wasting it? Are you using it in a way that will help you to create more financial income in the future? And you know that I love entrepreneurship as a way to break free from the enslavement system and create wealth and be really, really rich. So if you want to create wealth and create it fast, then one of the best choices you could make is to become an entrepreneur, because that means you are taking ownership and making definitive decisions that will help you to create an income that potentially, as long as you make the right choices, there is no limits on that income. When you set the business up right, there can be zero limits on your income. How cool is that? So it's also about making the right investments. Investing in yourself is one of the best and most valuable investments you will ever make, as long as you're making the right investments and the right choices. And investing in other things like commodities or cryptocurrency or things that are appreciating assets, not depreciating assets. So if you don't understand appreciating and depreciating assets, then you need to read Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. The guy's a genius when it comes to understanding money and how it works and what you need to invest in. So, and he talks about investing in things that interest you. So the same goes for investing in yourself. Invest in things that interest you, in things that you're passionate about. If you're going to build a business that you are passionate about, that leverages your superpowers, your gifts, your talents, your core genius, your unconscious competence, that really resonate and aligns with who you truly are on the deepest possible level, that is in alignment with your core values. All of this is a part of you building wealth through a business that you love, through a business that makes an impact, through a business that you wake up each and every morning and you go, you know what, I get to go to work today. Not I have to go to work today, but I get to go to work today. I get to do something that I love. Even if there's things that you don't love, there's always things that you don't love. Building a business that really resonates with you, that lights you up, that is fulfilling and satisfying, the most rewarding way you will ever live life, and you will win every single day. So now, if you want to know more about that, then make sure that you register for my Wildly Wealthy workshop. The address is on your screen right now. Go and register. It's a really powerful presentation that gives you the information, the tools, the strategies, the systems, the infrastructure, the knowledge that you need to be able to build a business that you love. So without further ado, let's get into the second round of tapping. And I want you to start by tapping on the inside of the eye. I choose to be ready to be rich. I choose to be ready to be wealthy. I choose to be ready to be financially free. I choose to be ready to be really, really rich. I choose to be ready to be really, really wealthy. I choose to be ready to be financially free. I choose to take action that helps me to be really, really rich. I choose to make decisions based around being really, really rich. I choose to create a powerful wealth consciousness. I choose to create a wealth consciousness. I choose to do the internal work to be able to be really, really rich. I choose to do whatever it takes to be really, really rich. I choose to become the new version of me who is able to be really, really rich. I choose to give myself permission to be really, really rich. I choose to give myself permission to be really, really wealthy. I make choices that help me to become really, really rich. I choose to be ready to be really, really rich. I choose to become the new rich version of me. I choose to become the new wealthy version of me. I give myself permission to become the rich version of me. I give myself permission to be really, really rich. I choose to be ready to be really, really rich. I choose to be ready to be really, really, really rich. Okay, super cool. Deep breath. Let it out. Another one, deep breath. And let it out. Awesome. Okay, so rate that statement. I am ready to be rich. I choose to be ready to be rich. I choose to be ready to be really, really rich. Okay, you can adopt that statement. I choose to be ready to be really, really rich, and just say it to yourself over and over and over. It is a great positive affirmation that is going to really help to rewire your brain and empower you financially to make better decisions and better choices, because as you become the new 2.0 version of you, if you are not rich and wealthy yet or making progress on it, then you are not the person you need to be able to be rich and wealthy. Even if you're making progress, if you're not rich yet, then you are not yet the person you need to be. It is your commitment to the personal growth, the mindset work, to becoming the rich and wealthy version of you. Who is that? Do you even know who that is? Do you even know what that really looks like? How you feel internally? What kind of choices and decisions you make differently? It's great to have that vision of what your life's going to look like. And then getting into that feeling state of when you're living that life, what that feels like. That is a very powerful vibrational message. And that brings you into vibrational alignment. Now, who are you when you are really rich and wealthy? What are you doing? What kind of decisions are you making? What are you building and creating? You've got to build and create something that enables you to become this really rich and wealthy person? And what are the traits and characteristics that you have developed that already live inside of you? They're just not dominant in you yet. What are the traits and characteristics that you notice about yourself when you're really, really rich and wealthy? Sit down and have a think about that. I can guarantee you, you will be more decisive, you will be more bold, you will be more confident, you will have belief in yourself, you'll be tenacious, you'll be organized, you'll be focused, you'll be relentless. There's all these traits and characteristics that you will develop as you become that rich and wealthy version of you. So it's a fun journey. You've got to take the steps every day. If you haven't stepped onto the path yet, then now is the time to step onto the path, to do whatever you need to create the riches, the wealth, and the freedom that you deserve, that you were born to claim on this planet. Are you ready? I hope so. So if you have enjoyed this, please remember to like and subscribe, comment below, let me know how this tapping was for you. And if you're not part of the Wealth Consciousness Movement yet, then go to the wealthconsciousnessmovement.com, register your details, access to dozens and dozens of powerful transformational EFT tapping videos, which are a part of you becoming the wealthy version of you. Because as you relentlessly do the internal work, guess what? That is a trait and characteristic of what is required for you to become rich and wealthy. So do the work. You've got this. I believe in you, and I know that you can become rich and wealthy much faster than you imagine possible when you decide and you choose to become the wealthy version of you. All right, I'll see you in another tapping video very soon. Take care and bye for now.